wase mna show by the real digital revolution is right here. So, as many of you know, it has been speculated through the week. Today was my last show at Kiss FM. I've been there almost 4 years, but it came to an end today. I did my final show with Obina after going through 3 co-hosts, and it's been a journey. It really has been a journey, and kuna vitu mobs inakam. So I don't want people to think that it's the last you'll hear of Kamene or last you'll see of Kamene. If anything, on Monday, you will definitely hear something from me. I know there are a lot of questions, which is why I invited Robina and everyone invited you guys here. So we'll take a couple of questions so that we can also set the record straight on a couple of things. And then, like I said, tutaongea next week about the exclusive and deeper issues. So leo tu ni vitu za surface, you know, if there's something you are wondering about why today happened. So who is going to start?
Okay, you've said that it has been a beautiful journey. I would like you to describe it. How has it been throughout?
It was my dream job. It's been great. I want people to know that radio is not easy. People think radio is just talking. It definitely is not. I've grown a lot, you know. It's taught me a lot about my craft, about my brand, how much I can do. Also, some of the stuff that I don't like and some of the things that I don't want in my life. So that's what I mean. It's been a beautiful journey because I've discovered a lot about myself. Yeah.
What is that one amazing thing that you loved about being at Kiss FM?
It definitely has to be talking to the people in the morning. You know, it's amazing to interact with millions of Kenyans, to get into their homes as they're heading to work, you know, as they're moving through their day. It's an amazing thing to wake up with Kenyans. Kenyans are amazing. So I think that has been the most remarkable part of, you know, being on the Morning Kiss. Yeah.
Okay, of course, in every beautiful journey, sometimes there are challenges. What are some of the challenges that you've faced throughout the journey?
I think it was also moving into mainstream media and also perfecting the craft. It takes a lot of work, guys, you know. It's not that you just go on air at 6. So the challenges have been the early mornings, not being able to sleep enough sometimes, you know, because you move from gigs to the studio, how you don't get enough sleep. Sometimes you don't even sleep. So it's been very tiring. Doing morning radio can really give you mad fatigue, but it's worth it. Yeah.
Okay. Who was your best co-host? Of course, you've had several.
I've had 3 co-hosts. Easily my best have been Obina and Jalas because they're my friends. We formed an amazing relationship. They've been part of a whole lot of happiness in my life, you know. And I think that's also one of the saddest things about today is, you know, not having Obina with you every morning. Obina is such a vibe. And we've been through a lot personally together in the show, in our career. So Obina and Jalas definitely have been the best. As for the other one, I think it's pretty clear why. Yeah.
Okay, we all understand that Jalas also left last year. Na pia wewe umeondoka saizi. In any way, maybe Jalas kuondoka, pia wewe ulianza feel like, very soon I'm gonna leave this place.
I think, yeah, it also challenged me to do other things, you know? Think about self-employment. Think about, you know, having my own voice, you know, creating my own platform where other people can also benefit, you know? It challenged me to now jump into the deep end, which is where I'm at right now, and see, you know, what I can do for myself by myself. So yes, it definitely influenced the change. It's something I'd been thinking about from around last year, let's say September. So yes, it was a challenge, you know, and I'm excited because I went to him yesterday. He called me yesterday evening and he's like, so ndoi, and I'm like, yeah. And he's like, sawa toto, are you ready? I'm like, aye. It's not even about being ready. It's knowing that you have to do what you have to do. So, yes, I think it did influence my decision to some degree. Also challenged me. You know, employment can make you a bit comfortable sometimes. And I don't think I'm the sort of person who can do the same thing for several years. So, yeah.
Are you maybe... Okay.
You know, when presenters leave radio or TV,
Yeah.
they always say, I'll be around. Are we maybe looking forward to see you on another station or something?
It's possible. Yeah, it's possible that you will get me on another station, but there are also other things that I will be launching that you'll see next week. that are very exciting. You know, I know that will help a whole lot of people. There are various avenues that I also want to pursue for myself. So I will get back on radio, but maybe after I finish doing what I need to do for my brand. And that's the thing. I want to focus on the things I want to do for myself and then get back on radio. Yeah. Also just holiday, rest, maze, nimechoka. You know, and just one of the things I'm looking forward to is just living, you know. I want to go by the beach, go, you know, see Mount Kenya. Kuishi too. I want to wake up at 9:30 and be like, wow, you know.
Does that mean when you were in radio, it was hard to live life to the fullest?
Yeah, because you know it's a commitment you give, and it's not just 6 to 10. It's every day of your life, and every day of your life informs every other step that you're doing on radio. So it somehow limits what you can do because you're also set to particular time parameters. And now I don't have time parameters. You know, now I can just chart my journey the way I want to, the way I have been planning to.
Okay. Some of the questions that I am seeing on Google is whether Kamene aliacha job voluntarily, ama alifutwa, ama kuliendaje. Maybe you can tell us about that.
No, I was not fired. My contract was up at the end of this month, and there was no need to move forward with it. Because I also told you I just wanted more for my life, you know? So yes, my contract was up, sikufutwa kazi, and sina ubaya na mtu, you know? And yeah, I've also seen those stories, and I just look and I'm like, it's okay to talk, but also, you know, talk from a point of information. So no, I was not fired. My contract was done, and there was no need to renew it. Yeah. It's not that I didn't enjoy it. I think maybe after having other co-hosts after him, I realized that it wasn't healthy. You get? Kibe was my friend, and then, of course, he left here. And I think he had an expectation that when he left, I would leave with him. And of course, I didn't. And I also think it didn't settle well with him that my life took a different turn. So I don't know. I don't really understand why he does what he does nowadays. I've just had a better experience with my other co-hosts, you know, and I'm not someone to hate someone. I just don't understand. And I feel like what he does is extremely distasteful, but it works for some people. It is content. So I've chosen to kama yeye. Yeah.
Do you guys like have a personal beef or anything?
I have no personal beef with him whatsoever, by the way. Sikumkosea. Yenjo ameanza kunikosea when he's talking about my business and even lying about some of the stuff that he says about me. So I had no personal beef with him. My beef is when he started now dragging my name through the mud unnecessarily for views or likes or whatever. You know, you forget that this is a person with a life, you know, and he should be the last person to throw judgment on how anyone is living their life. Because if the shoe was on the other foot, his judgment would probably be harsher.
Since he was your friend, at any point after he started dragging your name, have you ever reached to him, asked him what's happening?
No, I haven't at all. You see, I have this, let me say, philosophy in life. You see, for fights to happen, there need to be two people in the ring throwing punches. The minute someone is not throwing a punch, it's not a fight, you know, and I have nothing to respond to him about. So no, I haven't reached out to him, and I have no intention of reaching out to him. Yeah.
What is that one thing that you'd like, you've ever wanted to tell him, or there is none?
Nothing. Just do. Yeah, hivyo tu.
Okay. Kamene, kwanza ningesema I've really enjoyed you. You've been my radio bay for the last months you are on Kiss Radio. I want to say thank you for the memories, thank you for the good memories.
Asante.
Now my question goes to, I want to ask, was it the way it was handled maybe because we saw it, your company made a post of a new host and you were still serving you last week. Did you feel like it was more of a personal thing? Did you feel like they respect you? Was it the right way they have to do that? Because I normally see when someone left a station, it takes at times maybe they try to create maybe a buzz, will be the next host, but they surprised you with a post.
Yeah. I didn't understand it, but I'm the last person to say whether it was right or wrong. You know, it's a company. There's a way they run their stuff. So I was just like, yeah, ni sawa. And for me, my number one thing has just been to give really good shows up until my final show. And it's not like the saddest thing about leaving definitely probably has been leaving my co-host behind. But, you know, companies are companies. Ushawasikia kampuni siya mamako. You know, so, I mean, I can't say I was shocked because I had been told about it by a friend the day before it leaked. So I was like, it's okay. And you know, thing is, we had already finalized on my leaving way before that post even came out. So, like I said, my focus was just to finish well. And I think that's what I've done. As for how it was done,